Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? The first thing I'd like to talk about tonight is I want to talk about EOS Authority and my good friends in London, England, Roshan, were able to discover an error with the wallets, 213 wallets that accumulated about $10 million worth of EOS, all had the same public registration key. So they were able to pick this up, notify Dan Lammer and his team, and they were able to fix the problem. So saving possibly $10 million worth of EOS that could have been lost. So good job, EOS Authority, and I want to make mention of that because these are the kind of people that we want to have as block producers. And I'll be voting for EOS Authority, and I hope you do too. They will make great block producers. So anyway, today I was listening to a video where two brothers had a bet about EOS going to $1,000 a token. If it made $1,000 a token, one brother would pay the other brother $1 million and vice versa. Great clickbait. I mean, I went right to it and started watching it because this is the kind of stuff I love. So as I was watching this video, I realized that it's not really $1,000 or $1 million bet, it's actually $1 trillion bet. Because if EOS goes to $1,000 a token, that means EOS market cap is $1 trillion, the first in history. No company has ever reached $1 trillion in market cap. Apple, close. Google, close. Nobody's done it yet. So EOS could possibly be the first $1 trillion market cap company. And you know, the reasons that he gave were really good ones, and I've talked about it too. In fact, I made a comment in the video that I think they did a better job about talking about stuff like that than I do. But I want to talk a little bit more about it. In fact, I want to talk more about what he said. The second reason he said it was going to $1,000 a token. The first reason is airdrops, and we all know I've talked about airdrops before. Airdrops are money creation machines. Airdrops are probably one of the best ideas I've ever heard for coming up with getting money. Free airdrops, giving out tokens for free, then letting people trade them, and determining values in the exchanges. So these are great ideas, and these are going to lock up a lot of tokens. So the airdrop idea is a really good reason why I think it could go to $1,000 a token. The second idea is that he talks about the circulation or the free trading or the available tokens that are going to be out there freely traded. And in the case of EOS, there's 1 billion tokens available, which we call that dilution. So the more tokens available, the more diluted they are, the harder it is for the price to go up, the market cap of the company to go up, because there's so many of them. And if you don't have a way to restrict those or keep those from being freely traded, every time the stock goes up or the token goes up $1, it's got to go up $1 billion in market cap. So $10 is $10 billion. And most of the times that's something you got to be real careful of. As a stockbroker, we're always aware of that because it affects market cap. And people want to sell stock when they see it go up. So, but in this case, EOS is so much different. And this is why I think it possibly could go to $1,000 a token. Because so many of the tokens are going to be restricted. They're not going to be out there in circulation because people are going to be building, and they're going to be needing these tokens to do the airdrops, to do the dApps. So they're not going to be out there for freely traded in circulation. They're going to be restricted. Something when as a broker we call 144. 144 was restricted stock. So if you had an IPO, you had insiders, they were restricted stock. They had restricted stock, and they couldn't trade it freely. Well, that's going to be something that is what's going to happen with EOS. So many of these tokens are going to be restricted because developers are going to need them to build. You know, the platform is going to be free to use, but you're going to have staked tokens in order to build on it. So when you stake these tokens, no one's going to sell them. So that's going to keep them out of circulation, which is going to help the price. So very possible. I mean, Ethereum was able to do this, and you didn't need to stake the tokens for Ethereum. So since the tokens are going to be hard to find because the developers need them, very possible this could be $1 trillion market cap company. And very possible the one brother could pay off the other brother $1 million. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the fact that this is $1 million bet. Big bet, you know, a pretty big bet, and you wouldn't think that it would be a real bet. But if they've been in EOS very long, I mean, last year the price of EOS was between 50 cents and $2. So, I mean, if they dollar cost average last year, around this time, 2017, they could have bought 10,000 EOS for $1 a share, $1 a token. So if they had $10,000, the EOS goes to $100 a token, that's $1 million. So there could possibly, it goes over $100 a token, which is my guess. You know, this $1 million trade, this $1 million bet could be really paid off in real EOS, real EOS, $1 million. If it goes anywhere over $100 a token, $500 a token, $1,000 a token, this could be a real bet. So EOS could be the first $1 trillion market cap company. This is something that's unbelievable. And with the structure of EOS and the way this is done, it's very possible this could take place. And the more I think about it, the more possible I think it is. So that was a good video. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to be interested to see how it turns out, because it could be a real bet and a real payoff too. Thanks for watching.